You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
You drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face. You see flashes of flesh, all lumped together. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Doors. Blasted door, What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. You're the one who left me to die on the ship.
Suddenly you see what she sees, feel what she feels. Anger, bitterness, a will to survive.
Ah! Did you feel that? You've got the same thing. In your head. If I were to guess, the things they put in our eyes, we'll need to find a healer to help us. But first, we'll need to survive the wilderness. I'd hoped there might be useful supplies through here, but no luck getting in so far. I was thinking the same thing. Around the top of this cliff, perhaps. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way. Well, these things have been giving me plenty of practice, but I'd rather get out of here than push my luck. No, unless you count these monsters. You're the friendliest face so far, which really isn't saying much. just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
Lead the way.
More of those wretched things. Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Take you.
No hesitation. mind flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dead.
You approach, you could. Compassion. Yes, you feel like you should be. It's possessing, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Just your average traveler stuck between realms. Pull me out, and we'll get properly introduced. Ow! Perhaps I should have clarified? A helping hand? Anyone? Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Oh. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well. And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee we speak of, it's a process known... You don't happen to be a...
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize...
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. As we've established, few enough, we're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon. Are you certain? There might be danger around the next corner, and a wizard is excellent company to keep. Most excellent. Oh, but before you think you're... It's an act of foresighted...
keep me out.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? There. Can you see it? Shh. Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
Couldn't agree more. But if you use that knife, I will incinerate you.
And your friend with me? Hardly. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? You're not one of them. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. Well, yes, of course. But first things first. Wait, that's it? You're doomed, sorry, and then off to the next adventure? These worms are doing something. I can feel it. What are you going to do about it? I need to find out more before I let anyone root around in my skull. I'll find an expert. Good luck, I suppose. Here's hoping we're still wearing the same skins when we next meet. Ah, hello again. Still alive, I see. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
As he joins your side, your mind dances with thoughts of a perfect, pretty corpse.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We should check it out, but be careful.
Zoru was right.
The things that
Your skull pounds and
get rid.
Late high, Nessa.
Demaze.
Come.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
Observe and listen.
Enough dawdling. Get me down. The tadpole hasn't yet scrapped, but the long... My people, but...
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
It is many things. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a you may as well suggest the cure I offer will suffice us. The party's full. You'll need to make room. Very well. But heed my... The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. A crash must be... I will be at...
What? Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours.
Oh, come on, you...
Nobody's...
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Time and the elements have left the plaque.
monster. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash. A thickhead. Do you suppose? Should a single.
What were you two talking about? You and that Githyanki. I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. She's not of... And just to be clear, come daybreak, finding a healer, good. We might even get lucky and find one right...
Go to hell. Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract. Point well made. I see. I'll wake you bright and early. We'll need to find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Do you mind? I'm brooding.
No time to rest. Open the book! Nope. What's going on? Goblins are... You... Flint! I got him! No! Shit! Damnable... And suffer its sting.
Striking distance.
By sickle and sword!
Nothing will stand in my way. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Spill some blood. That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
I wonder what the next move is.
Looking ahead.
There are children here! You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that.
Shut it!
Mine.
Oh, God, foul blood.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
You're right.
Worried about you. Enough! Squabbling is... At least we...
Goblins could be on their way.
Forgive. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I meant no insult. It's simply that whatever your business, this attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several... We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. Goblin got you. They've withdrawn there to prepare this. I've tried. You, though, perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare.
Turning your back on the needy to save your own skin? Maybe we'll get along after all.
I understand. We are raised...
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fat. I know it's drastic, but more months. I know it's drastic, but you sound. I prayed to Sylvanas each. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanas, go.
What now?
Let's get going.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Hells!
I'll not gap. Can we all...
What? These...
Or yell louder? That's fine too.
Thank you.
She's right.
Thank you, Roland.
This place is a bloody death.
I swear that ox's gaze is following. Something over there.
Children! Look who's here!
Can't keep goblins out forever. There's no fortress and we're no warriors.
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Well met.
The man's smile bent. You are the
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. But we haven't
Your minds collide once more.
Shit! Her name is... I tracked her. She's out there now. Preying on the innocent. Just so you... But... I'd love to join, but... I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. A splendid plan.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Don't take your eyes off my hands.
Still alive. So that's progress.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out when you turn back.
Oh! Hey! You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay. Go on. Take this ring. It's... You haven't seen it. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change. Wait. Okay. Call it. Heads or tails? I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Hey, no... I wish I had better things to say. I don't know what you mean. The hell it is? Oh, damn. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? Think you could stand back? Oh, I don't have any money or any... What? I'm the...
Please, let us through.
Let my...
She's a
Tell me about this place.
Calm! You! Step back! We'll not tolerate drow in here.
It's forbidden to outsiders. Korga's orders. Keep back.
A moment.
What? You. But a word of warning.
You there! Hello! Do my... Forgive my surprise.
You were at the gates. Just a few questions, if you please. I'll make it very quick.
You search your mind, successfully
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among
No, and the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or the truth? Last question, then you'll be quite free. I've interrogated the scandal. Ah, I'm just preparing to head to their camp. Until...
Yes, I see.
By Sylvanus, the Tree Father, our turmoil is calmed.
Is someone singing?
It's beautiful.
Shh. Your favorite drownings all take place in shallow water. Just a slice of the ankle tendons.
Don't you hear it? It's so peaceful.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought. Your chest fills with yearning. You want to get closer. You need to get closer. Just a few more.
Make it hurt.
that doesn't work. Damn it. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become... more like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse... Ugh. It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. My teacher. Thinking of it... Wait. Words of mine will turn to ash. That's perfect. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Yes, yes!
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon, sun, oh, remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down. Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
Sorry. That's the first she was playing. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
You're right. The weeping
Tooth.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will turn to ash when you cool the last light down. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay. Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun, will remind me of your grace. Faith, care, all the love I can't repay.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. We all have those from time to time. I once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bought the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. It's a first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about, so long as they remain fantasies. Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of Ceremorphosis. If it is, they've forgotten to write it down in any text I've read on the subject. Then again, our case isn't exactly usual. Perhaps whatever's causing our tadpoles to remain in stasis has also affected your mind. If Ceremorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. So, to still be here, if a mite forgetful, still a win in my book. Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, city of splendors. I am a wizard of considerable... I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, there. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get. I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Find a... Personally, I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will... We go our separate ways, of course. What else? The ties... We were brought together by Sir. And before you ask, no. I'm not telling you. You pry too much. You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly. But all things considered, you'll do. So that's to say you'd like to pry a little. You do seem like the type, I must say. Inquisitive, looking for connect. Admirable, I suppose. Or desperate. I'm not quite sure. That's all you're entitled to, for now. Our parasite problem doesn't make you my confidant.
Would that we could speak freely, my Ursine friend. Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind. Yes, I'm quite aware.
Keep a blade close.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 eyes on her?
Don't touch me.
Something the matter?
It would be ever so tweedy if it were climbing a tree.
Surely you should be reserving your foot for more deserving foes. That poor creature was harmless.
You stare at the body before you. You have no idea what just happened. The swirling bile cauldron of your brain is cooking up a poisoned stew.
You look rabid. Pained. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing. The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on. It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature. On the way.
Tim. Swords meet sorcery.
Let's have some courage. Feel their anguish. That nearly ended me.
No gloom, all doom.
I'm ready.
Unleash me.
But you're not here. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Care to explain why you reek of the hells? Considering... But if you're not here for the coin, I'd rather enjoy the quiet. There's not much of it anywhere else. Well, that... And I thought I...
A soul coin, true to its...
I've got a long road ahead. I'll feel that one later.
something...
That might be worth a look.
Something the matter?
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. A druid and only... If not, I fear for my people. I would... But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Forest Road, the mural depicts druid and beast fight. It looks like they were victorious.
Please!
This is mad.
A what? I will
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl, she eats up wrath, lock her, and keep still.
Come, Korga.
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Halsin's gone. I am First Druid now. I will take control and prove my authority. Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me!
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here.
I know that look. It's just something... Quite a lot. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame... Ever since you were kind enough to the way you diffused the tension, the way you got... In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, nothing like that. Now, if I fail to treat it, then what it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't... I would not burden anyone other than myself with this. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say? We've already done the... You know for yourself how hard... There'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Valid question. Having a wizard like me around is quite... Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. You're slightly ahead of me. When the time comes, I know the allure magic artifacts hold. But if I may be so bold, I hope I can count on you.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it.
Something the matter?
A deep elf. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Lolth? And still you petitioned on her behalf. A viper bears her fangs. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove. I took back the idol of Sylvanas. The grove will be none of this can happen while and mine. You should. I want you to. There to be God. The viper must strike. You will do this tail end.
Please leave.
You did well to speak up for the girl. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let us Master Halsin. More will die if the rite is finished. Ah, I see. Would you? I would give any. Our need. Halsin, you won't mistake. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Hardly a challenge.
Let's move.
Tempers are... Not everyone's...
I see you. Just give me a moment. Is there? Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. That's neither... Look, you obviously want something. You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
Come. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in. Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. It's why he joined the... I pity you.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptom.
I'm telling you
I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything on you... Victims can... How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was a mind... Look, but you seem like a good... This is a vial of wyvern poison. The thorn? I'm sorry Now, do I have your word or not? Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to... You know, Master Hal... Because you should all be changing. There should be a mind flayer. The thing in your... It's one of their... Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say. When Master... Whatever he found there... He did... I think so. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there... The way I don't envy your choice. I can't, but I know that... Otherwise, that vial's... Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. All I can... Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope...
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
What's on your mind?
Maybe I need more pockets. Let's have a look.
Something over there.
towers seized. You recognize the mark of the dark.
So many dead.
Moonrise.
Hero, they look like...
In darkest hour, harp and wild.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what the Nine Hells would...
The gift roughly his in the library was the gift from Vlaakith herself. Count the plane, yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. That large, fleshy nose decadent like so much of this world and its iron more. It is imperative we locate a crack. Yes, then you're all. Then you have ceased to. Because we must. The first symptoms should have long. Yes, but besides, what hasn't happened may yet. Ceramorphosis takes. But our tadpoles are far from. Many a good warrior savor too many. My suggestion: attack with purpose and savor your kills. The party's full. You'll need to make room. Ready for
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
find the moonlight hideous wood that I were doing battle up the... Look, the tears follow behind it. Your Githyanki hits there, but in...
You know, I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Why not? You've been to the Hells and back, survived the crash, survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for. Yes, we're more similar than I thought. Was I? I just need to get some air. Clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
The leader of the... What's on your mind? The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. Head to Baldur's Gate. So, let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else? I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind? Besides, I can't...
A tingle runs...
How do you feel? Before the tab have showed no signs of turning. No nausea, indeed. Or we could... And that, let's get some...
Trust no one.
Nothing hurts anymore.
My dagger-happy friend, what troubles you?
By Mordice, my friend. Is this monster with you?
Lower.
You saw...
On the...
No, the map. Up. Cool your blood.
The local... I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around.
Roth. When the tentacles sprout from your leg, the T-sling was... You will educate me on... The crap by covenant, I can say no...
Something the matter? What can I say? They were eye-catching.
Yes?
Goblins! Grab what...
You, fancy best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
What's next, I wonder?
You, fancy best to fill your belly now.
Delicious.
You, fancy best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Indolence breeds madness.
You, fancy best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Never a dull moment.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Thank you. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and oh, you take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie. Well, that depends. Don't get... No, do you need anything? Hey, bother. Take it.
What I'd do for some salt.
A long way to go still.
Watch your back.
Assume nothing.
Still in control. Just.
How long until Roland shows off his Thunder Wave?
Thanks to fight, my selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of learned. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days. Looking for steel? I have, well, something close. Take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
All right. What now?
I'm waiting.
If it... Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings. Thanks, Mum. Now please do... Yeah. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading... They chased us. All the way from the... Aye. We've got a Didn't work out, though. Got... There's a But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I... But look, it's called... I'd give you... All I've got's the contract.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Damn!
You lose yourself in the Scab's weeping sea.
Like the sight of blood. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Well, we expect most would have turned tail at the sight. But not Liam, no. He charged them, the stupid bastard. Nah, hope they cut. Wound looks clean. Small mercies.
How long until Roland shows off his Thunder Wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Could be worse.
How?
Don't you lie to me, boy. Oh. Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head!
What's happening here? You go, child! And you... And stay down!
I got beaten thanks to you. But at least I got my locket back.
Die if I let Heroic at me. We've known enough Greek...
Hey! Come back here, both of you! We ain't done!
No, sir. There's a clear path past those goblins. They'll find it.
Yes. Of course. I heard what... If the Drew... So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice. You saw... It's Korga's influence. A low, but I can't manage that. But they've all... To get the... I'm still... Leaders...
probably keeping
These
an eye
tracks.
on.
Goblins.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs.
They might be a healer, Bri.
They might be a bandit.
Wait. The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and...
Protect them. They...
He's with your... Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids. We know...
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed. We don't know. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. An oil bear. We managed... I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. What? And I suppose...
May the...
True soul. Absolute. What do they mean?
Be wary of...
Yes?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, but this body's... Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Carla, one of the... I can't bear to imagine the life. A powerful friend with it. All right. Anything more we should discuss? So it was... I don't remember much of the battle. Proud. Angry at the Frontiers demanded a blade. He wanted a classic drama. It's me. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. His breathing quickens. A strange sensation courses through you.
Gladly. Anything more we should discuss? Then again, all the more reason to stick. Anger and bloodthirst is another matter. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. Ready and willing.
What's on your mind? Think of as long I can assure you that I'd be delighted, though someone else will. Wonderful.
A hero at heart.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Need something. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in small. In that case.
No one back home will ever believe this.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch, with a deep, heartbroken whine. The dog bows his head. He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Wish I had a bag of holding.